Now, maybe you you have been asking yourself, why did I develop an interest in this girl suddenly, just like that? Well, I've been to
After
her.
making a promise,
I've been to her. I've been to her room.
Yes.
On a countless number. Well, not a countless number of times. I
no,
think
no, not a countless.
on occasionally I would go there
Yeah.
for
To check
one or two reasons because I was the church elder at the time
So he was
from a very young age. Anyway.
Visiting-
So then I decided that
church members.
each time I got to a place, she was this hospitable person, very receptive. Every church member, every girl was a common and frequent resident
Yeah,
or
at my room.
visitor or guest.
I got a
At-
lot of visitors.
Yeah, in her room. And not only guests, but every single time she was busy ministering to them. She had a food ministry. She had a hospitality ministry. She was always feeding people with her
Yeah.
own food, with her own allowance. And I was like, wow. What an amazing girl.
Imagine.
What a kind girl. What a generous girl. What an incredibly amazing girl. And that is the one thing that I always tell her that triggered me to go ahead and approach him.
And I'm still feeding you.
If you have missed it, that thing is called kindness. Kindness. This girl was kind then.
Bless them.
This girl is still kind now. This girl will always be kind. At least I hope. And she's always giving away our food. A whole lot of it. Sometimes
I love.
a whole lot of it. I'm scared that one
That's how we
day
met, so I
I'm
should keep
scared.
it kind
I'm
of
scared.
going.
I'm scared that one day she's gonna give away our entire kitchen utensils. You understand what I mean? Or better still, or worse still,
So
Everything else.
basically, it was my kindness.
you kindness.
For
right?
me, it was your intellect and knowledge of the Bible.
Yeah, it kindness. Then the beauty is just a bonus because at the time actually she didn't even meet the standard that I had set for myself. I was 4.
Yes.
If I could tell you,
Let me
the
just
kindness-
say that I didn't meet his physical standards. I like that.
Well, not that you. Well,
Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't
okay,
go back.
okay. Let me
Don't
let
go
you know
back.
what I wanted
Because
initially.
I got you.
Let me tell you what I wanted initially.
You're not going back to
the
nobody.
the type of lady that I wanted to settle for. Number one, because I'm a vegetarian, I wanted them to be vegetarian. Number one, I had what I called a 3-legged pot test. If you fail one, you fail the rest. All right. So you need to pass all of them.
Yeah.
So you must be a vegetarian minimally, or at least vegan, vegetarian. Number one. Number two, you must be
Yellow
a very beautiful woman, okay? Very beautiful woman.
And I was just okay.
And number three, a yellow bone. Yellow bone, I guess. You know why? Because I'm a dark skinned guy, so
You want
I
them
would.
to mix?
In fact, from my JC from my JC days,
Junior certificate.
junior secondary school time, I had always wanted to settle for a white lady. For a white woman. I wanted to get married to maybe some American white woman, that type of thing.
And look at me,
It was,
a
so
girl
that
from
thing,
Mutan.
that thing actually stayed with me all the way to varsity, but it kind of changed a little bit when I became a Seventh-day Adventist in 2006. And then at that moment, I was like, well, fine, maybe I can move away from a white woman, move to a light-skinned Botswana woman, that type of
Look at me
thing.
now.
So she actually didn't meet the test of what I wanted to settle for. So honestly speaking, I don't know how she took me by
The
a
Lord
storm.
works in mysterious
And
ways,
then-
my sister.
For no reason, for some mysterious reason, I swapped the 3-legged pot test under
All
the carpet.
of them.
It was no longer important at the time.
I was not a vegetarian.
She wasn't
I
vegetarian.
was not ravishing.
She wasn't all that, but she had a little nice, little cavey, huh? That man. Should I go and explain
yes,
that part?
And I wasn't yellow bone or white.
Of course, you.
We bless the Lord. Grace, wonderful grace of our mighty God. To tell me when did you meet my standard of a man?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Tall, dark, and handsome, maybe.
Folks, it took me
Okay.
how many days to get my
Your yes.
yes?
Oh yeah, and then we decided to proceed on to a relationship. So on the 10th of August 2010, OT.
Oh, you still keeping the dates in your
Yeah,
head?
I know.
Okay.
OT 3 days after your birthday.
Yeah.
OT calls me to say we were just coming back for first semester year 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. OT calls to say come to behind the humanities department. I want to have a chat with you. And then immediately I knew what this guy is going to ask me out. I ran to level.
How did you know that?
Honey, oh come on.
Did I give
When
you?
you know, you know.
Okay.
I just knew.
All right, and I'm
I
sure you
knew
were.
because
I'm sure you were excited.
we had been talking. It was. I had this feeling
Something-
on my stomach, like
something you've been waiting
excited
for.
and happy. Well, yeah, I was just happy. I
Okay.
don't know, a mixture of feelings, positive feelings though. So OT calls me behind the humanities, and guess what? Okay, I ran to my friend. Lebo, what am I gonna say to him? Lebo says, "Oscar, would you marry them for? Oh, just think, just what kind of start a or no?" I'm like, "Oh, okay. Thank you for the tip." Sky West person negative. And then guess what? The worst part ever. Because I didn't know about him and his friend. You know that I was with him.
Yeah.
I came to meet him at the department, and I was with that friend, the one that were fighting for me. And then I'm with my friend Leb, who's my best lady, who later on became my best lady. So the three of us, we walked there to him, and then they left. They're like, okay, bye, see you later. And then OT, my baby, he was like, you were like,
How did I open up?
no, the main one.
Okay. Well, I was studying law at the time, so I brought my law skills not because it was anything important, but normally you get to speak the language of what you train to become ultimately, or maybe if you were a soldier, you'd want to bring military linguism or lingo, that type of thing. So I asked this girl a very simple question. I was like, I wasn't romantic and brought all that romanticism type of thing. Hello.
He was just a village. Okay, can I just throw this? This guy is a village boy. I love that about him.
Raw village boy.
Knows nothing about like those words that were would be like,
Come
what is
on,
that?
baby. I'm
Honey,
not-
don't be embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm saying, well, I'm not.
You don't know.
My vocabulary is not
And
made
you have
of.
a big voice already.
I
Can I talk?
Can I just finish this
No,
line?
I want to talk. Yeah, I'm going to say what you're about to say.
No, I'm gonna put it nicely for you, right?
Okay, I'll submit.
I will. I have to admit that my vocabulary doesn't have a lot of street
I was going to say that.
language.
He
or
doesn't
words.
have a lot of this language because you didn't watch a lot of junk when you were growing up. You watched your cattle and your elephants and stuff. Now you watch TV, right? So I admire that. When he speaks English, he just speaks English. Now we know what if I do this, it means if you do this, because it's like American and
Anyway, back to the
television.
point.
So yeah,
What?
you said.
What was the point?
I was trying to say. I guess you were saying you're not so romantic and stuff. I was like, you're not
Okay.
so TV
Okay.
romantic, but
Okay.
you're just proper raw
All I said-
romantic.
all-
You're raw romantic.
Well, all I say to her is there any reason why we cannot be in a relationship? It might not sound very romantic to you, but it would, brother. You better.
Why are you busy defending yourself?
I put this girl on a defense. So, well,
Yeah, after saying couple
because
of times before.
that statement or question to me started on the premises that there's reason why we should get in a relationship.
Yeah.
For some reason, if there could be any please, it's your stuff
And
to
then what did
handle.
I say?
And
You
and
said,
I.
can I just say this?
Okay.
Because before that, he said that he loved me and he intends on building towards marriage with me, right? And then, is there any reason why you think we should not date? You know. So imagine our first time. The first time he told me he loved me was when he was proposing love to me, and he was already proposing marriage to me at the same time. So yeah, that was different. Yes. So and then I was like, oh my word, what? TV language. Okay, I don't know what I said, but I was
I can
like,
help you with what you said. I have a recollection of that.
I know what I said.
What did you say?
Let's say it together. Arbu,
Go ahead first.
I want to see if you are thinking what I'm thinking.
No.
Okay, I was like, okay, can you say that again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she said. Can you
Yeah.
say that again? The girl was super excited, right?
Yeah, I was like, can you
And
say that
I knew
again?
that I'm in.
Yeah, and then
Like
he
it
said
or
it again. He
not.
said he loved me. He was going to
And
start.
then she just wanted
He
to
was
play
married
there.
with me. And then I took my time. I took my girl's advice.
But we all knew it was a forgotten
Ah, it was
the
a
whole
forgotten,
thing
my
of
friend.
taking time, like 5-4 days. Type of thing.
And then on the 16th of August 2010, he was like, yeah, 6 days
I've
later.
forgotten all that.
Really?
Yeah.
He was like, Ma, where's my response? What are you saying? You're
Did
not
I
saying
ask?
anything. You asked, baby.
Really?
Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? I've prayed. I've talked to God about it. I don't see any reason why we should not date. I feel I feel a peace of mind inside of me. I think, and I know that God is in this. So let's do this.
Let's get started, baby.